Hi friends. So this week we're going to start talking about the exercise study, which means we're going to learn all about exercise and how to keep our bodies healthy. So I wanted to start by reading you a book called Miss Fox's Class Shapes Up. The author of this book is Eileen Spinelli. So if she's the author, what does that mean that she did? She wrote the words, you are right. And the illustrator is Ann Kennedy. So if Ann was the illustrator, what does that mean she did? She drew the pictures. You guys are correct. One day, when Miss Fox was reading to her class, she heard a strange noise. Frog was snoring. Gently, Miss Fox tapped him on the shoulder, and Frog popped awake. Sorry, Miss Fox. The next day, Miss Fox heard another odd noise. Bunny's tummy was rumbling. Sorry, said Bunny, I didn't have time for breakfast today. This afternoon at recess, Miss Fox heard gasping and wheezing. It was Squirrel. Squirrel croaked. I ran all the way from the fence, Miss Fox. Oh, so Squirrel is really out of breath from all of his running. Over the next several days, Miss Fox began to notice that many of her students had the same problem. They were falling asleep in class, they were not eating right, and they were very out of shape. Miss Fox said to herself, my students are not healthy. Then she said to everyone, this class is going to get fit so we can be ready for field day. Not just for field day though, for every day. What does it mean to be healthy? Does healthy mean that you eat good foods for your body? And what about if we move our body a lot and we exercise? Is that healthy for us? I think so. So let's see what Miss Fox's class does. Miss Fox brought the class to Nurse Weasel. Nurse Weasel told them, our bodies need healthy food. Oh no, cried Mouse. Carrots all the time? What's wrong with carrots? Sniffed Bunny. Not to worry, said Nurse Weasel. I have tasty recipes here for dishes with and without carrots. So there's lots of healthy foods. After school, Raccoon and his mother whipped up a batch of maple surprise. Squirrel and his father tried the honey acorn squares. And Bunny and her grandma grilled carrot burgers. Yum. The following day, Miss Fox asked Bunny and Raccoon to come up with some good exercise ideas for recess. What are some good exercises you guys like to do? Or what are some exercises you can think of? I bet you guys can think of a lot of good ones. Let's see what Mrs. Fox's class came up with. Hula hoops, said Bunny. Jump rope, said Raccoon. Young Bear snorted. That's girly stuff. Hold that thought, said Miss Fox. A few minutes later, Mr. Moose, the principal, was in the playground jumping rope, and Mr. Mole, the custodian, was hula hooping. See, students, said Miss Fox, there's 1,000 ways to exercise. And the students got an idea. Is there such a thing as a girly workout or a girly exercise? I don't think so. I think as long as they're moving their body, that is very healthy. And so did their families. Mama Frog showed the dive that made her a champion in high school. And the Bunny family went biking, all of them. And the bears whooped it up on the square dance. So the bears like to dance. They look like they're having a good time. A week later, Bunny said, with all the exercise I've been getting, I'm sleeping even better now. Not me, said Young Bear. After watching Robo-Lobster on TV, I'm too excited to sleep. Read a quiet story, suggested Squirrel. Try soft music, said Mouse. Bear laughed. I'm too old for a lullaby. No one is ever too old for a lullaby, said Miss Fox. The weeks passed, and sometimes Raccoon wanted to play her video games, but Young Bear and Bunny made her come outside to play tag. Sometimes Mouse just wanted to eat candy, but Squirrel shared his berries and sunflower seeds. "It's as good as candy," said Mouse. And sometimes when Young Bear was tempted to watch Robo Lobster, he would call Squirrel instead, and Squirrel would sing a lullaby over the phone. So what are all of the classmates doing? Are they helping each other stay healthy? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Field day was drawing near, and Miss Fox's class was getting fit, except for Frog. Frog continued to fall asleep at his desk. "It's my baby sister," he told Miss Fox. "Pollywog cries really loud every night, and she wakes my parents and she wakes me." "I have an idea," said Raccoon. She ran to the lost and found box and began flipping things. And then, aha! Raccoon handed Frog a pair of purple earmuffs. "Try these," she said. Think the earmuffs are going to help Frog sleep? Let's find out. That night, Frog put on the earmuffs and he looked in the mirror. He had to laugh. He looked pretty silly. But silly, anything was better than not sleeping. The following day, everyone kept an eye on Frog. Frog stayed awake all through the read aloud and all through geography and spelling. Raccoon's earmuffs had worked and the class cheered. So now all the classmates are getting healthy. They're all eating healthy foods and exercising and getting lots of sleep. When field day finally arrived, everyone was excited. Miss Fox's class was the blue team, and the blue team was ready for action. "I'm a little nervous," said Squirrel. "Just do your best," said Miss Fox, "and don't give up." Things did not start out well for the blue team. They lost at tug of war. Possum was already celebrating victory in the lug-a-melon race when she tripped over her shoelace. Uh-oh, she's a little clumsy. But things began to go better when Frog won the mud jump, and Bunny beat everyone in the potato roll. Soon the blue team was tied for first place. There was one event to go, the banana relay. Squirrel was the last of the blue team's runners. Coming into the last handoff, the blue team was behind. Squirrel took the banana, and with a burst of speed, he flashed across the finish line first. The blue team was the winner on field day. The squirrel looks like he is running very, very fast. Back in the classroom, Miss Fox said, "Congratulations, blue team. Now I can present your fitness prizes." "Is it a carrot?" asked Mouse. Miss Fox set a box on her desk. She had ordered buttons that read "Fit equals fun." But when she opened the box, she gasped. The store had given her the wrong ones. So her button is supposed to say "Fit equals fun," but instead it says "I heart knitting." Does that have anything to do with their field day? No, but that's pretty silly. Bunny hopped up. She gave Miss Fox a hug. "That's okay, Miss Fox. I feel peppier since I've been eating breakfast. That's prize enough for me." "And I had enough breath to finish the relay," said Squirrel. "And now that I'm sleeping better," said Frog, "I'm not mad at my baby sister Pollywog anymore." "Lunchtime," said Miss Fox. The blue team marched to the cafeteria to eat their healthy lunches. Mouse came to Miss Fox. "Guess what?" she said. "You've inspired me to try a carrot. Someday." "Good for you," said Miss Fox. Mouse put on a sad face. "Too bad I don't have one." "I do," piped up Bunny. Mouse was concerned. "Me and my big mouth," she muttered. She stared at the carrot. She sniffed it. "One bite," she said. "I'm going to do this for you, Mrs. Fox." Mouse took a bite. She chewed. She swallowed. "I like it!" she shouted. And she ate the whole thing. The end. Friends, is it important to try healthy foods just to see if you like them? Yeah, if you've never tried a food before, you don't know if you like it. And Mouse didn't know if she'd like a carrot, and she tried it and she liked it. And Mrs. Fox's class stayed in great shape and won their field day. That is so awesome. All right, friends, thank you so much for reading with me. I'll see you later.